Hello my most amazing artists. Today we're going to be finishing up our pop art portraits, and some of you might still be drawing and outlining in Sharpie, and if so, that will all be in your bin for you ready to go. But otherwise, we're going to work on finishing adding those Ben Day dots. Remember, they're not just random polka dots. They are in a pattern. They can be really tiny, they can be larger. They might be that optical illusion that tricks your eye from far away, like kind of like this one. It is smaller dots, so it looks a little bit more like skin tone rather than dots from far away. So work on your dots with those primary colors. Remember, it does not have to be realistic. It does not all have to be dotted. You can do solid parts. You can do at least just one thing has to be dotted, whether that's the skin, which I recommend, or the shirt. You could do solid colors next to them. So I did solid colors on the lips, the eyes. I'm about to do it on the eyebrows. And I recommend spacing out your colors so that you don't use the same color too much. Now, one thing I forgot is that my ears are part of my skin, or they have skin color on them, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some dots on those to give them that color. All right, I'm just gonna finish my shirt, and after that I am ready to cut it out. We're gonna be collaging these onto a bigger piece of paper, which is why it said it didn't matter what happened in your background here, because now once you're done coloring, you're gonna cut it out. All right, once you cut it out, you are ready to make a bubble, or whatever your cartoon character, this comic book character, is going to be thinking, saying, or doing. So we have some different types of bubbles for that. This one is a thought bubble if it's thinking something. This one is a word bubble if it's saying something. This one is an action bubble if it's doing something, like pow or bam or kaboom, something like that. So this one was thinking about pizza, so I put that on there. This one, I think I'm going to use my half sheet of paper. They're going to be in your bin. You'll have some sheets of paper where you can either you can start with pencil or just go ahead at it with Sharpie. I'm gonna make mine thinking about coffee, because that's what I'm thinking on this morning. I am quite tired, so I'm gonna be thinking about coffee. I'm gonna make my bubble. You could trace yours in pencil first and then go over with Sharpie. And I'm gonna show mine in a picture instead of words, but you are welcome to write words if you feel like you need to do that instead. I'm gonna make a coffee mug for mine. All right, and then you're welcome to color it in if you want to. You're welcome to do dots, or you don't have to at all. I would add something to it. Cut that out when you're ready to go. All right, after you cut it out and you have both of your things cut out, you need to go to the side table to choose a background color paper. Now there are red, yellow, and blue, the primary colors. I would hold your portrait up against it to see what color is going to make it pop. I have blue hair, so blue's not going to really make it pop. I didn't use a whole lot of red, so I think I'm going to choose red. Now make sure you don't have a floating head when you glue it down. I would hold it at the bottom. It's kind of hard to see on here. I'll flip mine over, twist my glue bottle open, shake it down, and just do a glue outline. Now hopefully your glue bottle is not clogged like mine. Just outline it in glue. If you do glue all over, you're going to end up with a lot of glue bubbles. You just need an outline. And remember, no floating head, so it needs to have the bottom of the paper maybe over to the side. You might want to think about where you're going to place it first. I'm going to put it to the side there, and then I got to glue my bubble down. So I'm going to think about where I'm thinking. And I also would have to take the time to cut out the little thought bubble, little trailing clouds that go with it, but I don't have time to do that right now, so just make sure if you have a thought bubble that you have those on there. Press it down. I would go back and take the time to glue those other two little bubbles, and then when I'm done, press it down. I'm going to sign my name right in the bottom corner in Sharpie, and then I'll put it on the drying rack, and I'm good to go. All right, guys, finished up today.